kept in solitude, confinement, tortured and denied food and medication, a breach of basic rights. He was chained, humiliated, ridiculed, and held in contempt, and later forcibly removed from Kenya without following the law, in violation of his rights and fundamental freedoms, for which the government of Kenya is liable. So the poster, based on the above conclusions, the court makes the following declarations and orders it considers appropriate. 1, a declaration is hereby issued that the abduction of Mr. Nwaneka Envy Nnamdi Kenny Oku Kanu, holding him in incommunicado confinement, torturing him, and denying him food, water, medication, and other basic necessities was a violation of his rights and fundamental freedoms. 2, a declaration is hereby issued that the abduction and subsequent forcible removal of Mr. Nwaneka Envy Nnamdi Kenny Oku Kanu from Kenya to Nigeria was in violation of the laws of Kenya, his rights and fundamental freedoms, including freedom of movement and security of the person guaranteed by the Constitution of Kenya 2010, and therefore unconstitutional and illegal. An order for compensation is hereby issued, awarding Mr. Nwaneka Envy Nnamdi Kenny Oku Kanu general damages of 10 million Kenyan shillings against the Attorney General of Kenya on behalf of the government of Kenya for the violation of Mr. Nwaneka Envy Nnamdi Kenny Oku Kanu's constitutional rights and fundamental freedoms. 4, the Attorney General shall also pay cost of the petition and interest dated and delivered at Nairobi this day, 24th day of June 2025. Justice E.C. Nwita, the presiding judge. Ladies and gentlemen. Now, I know that the criminals in Nigeria, they've done a great job on so many of you. That ordinarily, the moment you hear the name Nnamdi Kanu, you automatically just go into a complete episode, like into a feat. But, Baba, if this person has really committed any crime for real, why is it so difficult for the people who are telling you that he's done this, he's responsible for that and that? Why is it so difficult for them to follow due process, one, and at the same time, to actually present real evidence, not just what they are feeding into the media in order to justify their ethnic cleansing of the young Igbos in eastern part of Nigeria? Because in case if you don't know, them spending so much to tell you that Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB is this, IPOB is responsible for that, this and that. Now, they have been losing in court wherever these allegations are brought up and challenged, right? They've been losing because they are supposed to present their evidence, Abi. If you say Nnamdi Kanu is responsible for this and that, and it's right there in your court, in your custody, it is time for you to now present this evidence to link Nnamdi Kanu to any form of violence. Everybody just goes into, all these people can be wrong. If there is something wrong somewhere that Nnamdi Kanu has done, right? But all these courts, they can't all just be wrong. You know? So even if you don't like him, justice says, it doesn't matter who that person is or how you feel about them. But you cannot illegally lock somebody up because you don't like them. And those who are sponsoring different kinds of violence in the eastern part of Nigeria, they are also funding the media push to at least keep the narrative this way. But it's not already sounding stupid now. Nigeria committed an international crime. They kidnapped somebody because they knew then that they would need to prove it in Kenya that Nnamdi Kanu committed any crime. How could you now go to Kenya? I mean, it was that bad though that Kenya court has no record that Nnamdi Kanu was declared wanted in Nigeria. Or there's a court in Nigeria that's order for his extradition or something. There's no record of anything. It was practically like, the kind of what you call the drug dealers, terrorist kind of operation. She gets so criminal in nature. And today, the media is talking more about it. You get what I mean? So by the 18th of July, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is expected to put up a defense in this same charm trial in Nigeria. Something that their own court, appeal court, said, Nnamdi Kanu, for kidnapping Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya, that is abducting him from Kenya to Nigeria, in the name of extraordinary rendition, that automatically makes any attempt of trying Nnamdi Kanu anywhere illegal. How is that difficult for anybody to understand? Like, you can't try him anywhere. You don't get it, Ni. You cannot try him in Nigeria. Before you can try Nnamdi Kanu for anything you want to accuse, you have accused him of, right? They would have to return him back to Kenya. A Nigerian court ruled that already. But they've made mess of your judiciary enough that, everybody's now just acting up like, I don't like him. Let him stay there. And then, since it is lawlessness, injustice, turn by turn, it is turn by turn Nigeria Limited. We are all talking out and speaking out now for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. When yours happens, right? You may not have anybody to speak out for you. You may actually have to die, like, when nobody will hear until you are practically gone. They can't try him in Nigeria. That is what the law says. Because you cannot abduct somebody and say you want to come and try them. No. You first request the court in Kenya to extradite the person. You get? It is when the court now grants your wish. That is where you are now going to take the person and go and try them for whatever it is in Nigeria. But they know that they would have to prove it in Kenya that Nnamdi Kanu committed any crime. They will need to. We are looking for this person. So they didn't want that paperwork. They can't even forge the paperwork in their country. So they work with Uhuru Kenyatta, a criminal himself, right? God knows what they promised or what they gave him, all right? So they work with him and they made it a coded, what have you. You are not involved. But Malamu was in Nigeria thanking you for a job well done. I'll take a break. See, my own time is almost done. We can take a break and call it, we can call it an afternoon. Or we can probably take few calls that people react to this tonight. But wherever we decide, all right? I will be back in. Okay, let me stretch my legs. Don't go anywhere.
Godfatherism, kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Máyégún diary. Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́wọ̀n kẹ́kọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́yìn. Máyégún làwa mọ̀. Àní ẹ̀sùn ra kì í.
Thank you.
Lórí YouTube. Ọba bá gbé wúrẹ́. Àní ẹ̀sùn ra kì í. Díjọ́ ìgbàlẹ̀.
Sorry about that. I think I was having problem with my network or something there. And I also believe I have a caller on the line. Hello there.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ra kì í. Hello, sir.
Are you still there?
I'm with you, sir.
Oh, brilliant. Sorry for keeping you waiting. You can hear me loud and clear, can you?
Very clear, sir.
Great, Baba. So everybody can hear you too. How you doing?
I'm great. I'm good. And how are you too, sir?
Well, surviving. Thank you so much for asking.
This is Kenny from Moscow, Russia.
Hey, Sir Kenny. How are you today?
Yes. I'm fine. Very, very much fine, sir.
Fantastic.
It's been a long time.
I know. I mean, same old. Baba?
Yeah, we people in this area, we always miss the night show most of the time due to the time change.
Yeah.
So, sometimes I actually watch it. I also actually watch the show whenever I'm at work the next day. If they want to pick I say, okay, let me try. I'm going to be lucky. And I'm very, very happy that.
Oh, bless you. Like you can hear it live.
Live again.
I know. What time is it in Moscow right now? What time is it?
This is till 6. I
in
just
the evening?
From work now. Yeah, in the evening.
Oh dear. Okay, let's do it quickly then. So that, did you say you are just finishing from work or you're going to work?
Yeah, I just closed from work.
You just finished. You're going home. Now let's have this chat, Baba.
Yeah, I'm going home.
Yeah, so I have started coming on for our usual brunch time. Okay, so this afternoon.
I always enjoy the brunch time. Like seriously,
you do.
That is the only reason I have the opportunity to call in. So I'm always happy when I have that opportunity.
Now you are here, Baba. Please help us. Help us contribute to this.
A lot is always happening in that contraction. And like you said, you always advise us at least for our mental safety. Sometimes I just overlook because I'm hoping that one day they are going to meet their dooms. That is what I believe, that one day. It can't continue like this.
Like the people themselves, when they have had enough.
I don't believe. Yes, I don't believe. I know that one day, maybe, I don't know what is going to trigger it, but I just believe that you can't continue to enslave the people or just believing that okay, nothing they can do. Because this Tinubu regime is very, very terrible. The criminality is terrible. It's to the peak, like you always said. I know that one day, maybe we are going to save ourselves or God is going to save us, but we must be the one to save ourselves.
Must happen.
Because something must happen one day. That is my only expectation. And I'm always happy that we have people like you who are always giving us the truth, who is not relenting. Even when sometimes, human being, we must be somehow.
We are all humans now. You feel down.
Yeah, we're all
lift
humans.
Yourself again. When it's time, take a break.
Your message before yesterday now, you said sometimes you feel down, but you still motivate yourself to come and give us that. These are our medicine, like you always know. These are our medicine. So, and we always encourage you in our own little way.
I know.
You know, if I have 1 billion, like I'm ready to share it. Okay, let's share 50-50.
Yeah.
The
See
good one
now.
will continue.
So you know something, You know something. What they say in Yoruba. So I want you to have that billions, okay? Because I can, even if you don't share it with me, but I'll be a friend of a billionaire. Do you get that now? So I can say, Kenny is a billionaire. So he's my friend. I'm a friend to the billionaire. Because they say your friend wants to be a king. You are opposing it. Don't you know that you said you won't be a king? I mean, the friend of the king.
You're a king friend. Yes.
You want to be a king's friend, then you must encourage your friend, support your friend to be that king. So I wish you all the best, Kenny. So thank you very much, Baba.
Thank you very much, sir. One last thing, sir.
Yes, sir, please.
I'm still waiting for the day that Nnamdi Kanu is going to regain his freedom. Because I know he can never be locked forever.
I know.
I'm still hoping. I'm still praying for him. Personally, I am praying for that man to regain his freedom. He's one of the icons that we look onto in that contraction, in that Nigeria. You are acknowledging. I pray that one day he's going to regain his freedom. You can never lock the truth. It's not possible. If you smoke out, no matter it is. God bless you, sir.
And you too, Sakeni. Stay safe, God bless you. Here is Prince Adebayo from Sweden. You hope today, Baba.
My king.
The prince.
My king. Today I'm ready for you because I'm just happy
you have the mic then.
I'm happy that you're doing this again, you know.
Bless you.
Baba, over the past few days, the kind of stories that have been coming out of Nigeria is just a testament to the fact that there is more than meets the eyes. Do you know that this Nnamdi Kanu case that we are just revealing now, the one that they are giving him a compensation from Kenya? Do you know that it is no longer ordinary? The people that are holding him there are not Buhari or Tinubu now
anymore.
It is the people that are the people behind this Tinubu, behind Buhari and Tinubu, because you know that when Buhari was there, you know that he could not stop the killing of his people, the unaliving of his people by these external forces. The same thing, Tinubu cannot stop the unaliving of his people. So you now tell me,
so
how can somebody
that means this powerful unseen hands?
Yes, there's an unseen hand, because that is why if you watch what is happening all over the country, people will come. All of a sudden, they just come demolish your house. They are taking people's properties everywhere. It's no longer. I think we need to have a meeting with people that have come to our side now, that have been there before. People like Olusegun Obasanjo and El-Rufai. Let them come and tell us what they know before they leave. There is something deeper, bigger than our presidents. They are just there to steal and then be ceremonial. You cannot tell me that Tinubu cannot stop the unaliving of people and the rubbish that's going on, even in his own southwest. You cannot tell me that Wike has mind that they will not take it. They will not take it back from him. That he stole how many hectares, how many plots of land and transferred to his children. And it's not,
all over
2,000. It's not even farm. 2,000 hectare plots for building houses. 2,000 is this small? It's like one small country for his children, and he believes that nobody will take it back from him. Baba Ewo now.
The prince.
Each time we start having meeting with these people like Obasanjo, let him tell us what he knows before he leaves. This El-Rufai, let him tell us what he knows. There's something they know that they are not saying. Baba,
Prince,
thank you so much for this afternoon, and I'm very grateful.
Yeah, let's hear from others too. Thank you very much. You know something about this streaming software. My caller, please hang in there for me for a second though. I noticed that. Do you see that? What's that called again? That QR code on the screen. Here, this one. You see this one here? If you bring out your phone and turn the camera on and you scan it, so it's going to give you a link. There's going to be a link that will pop up there. It is that, buy me a coffee link. And the funny thing is that every scan, right, is showing up on this screen. Somebody scanned that. That's why I mentioned it. It's quite funny. Hello there.